So, hello everyone. Good morning, dear authors and invited guests. Welcome to Technical Session 1B. My name is Shobhit Pokhriyal, and this session would be moderated by me. On the behalf of Global Knowledge Research Foundation, it is my great pleasure to welcome you all to the second World Conference on Information Systems for Business Management, ISBM 2023, Bangkok, Thailand. The second edition of the conference is being organized in hybrid. The physical event is organized in Bangkok, Thailand today, and the virtual event is being held through Zoom today and tomorrow, that is 7th and 8th September 2023. This series is organized in extension to ICT 4SD conference series. I hope you will enjoy the knowledgeable and interactive session through the day. In this session, we have 5 presentations. Please note that in each session, each presenter would be allocated 12 minutes for presentation and questionnaires and answers. It means presenters should finish their presentation in 10 minutes and 2 minutes for questionnaires and answers. On 8 minutes, I will raise a gentle reminder. There is another request to all the participants that you all stay connected with us till the closing remarks. If you have any query or update, then you can write it to me in the chat box or to Harsh sir. Just before we start the session, I would like to introduce you all to the session chair for this session. First up, we have Dr. Varsha Jadhav. She is currently working as an assistant professor in artificial intelligence and data science department of Vishwakarma Institute of Information Technology, Pune, India. She completed her PhD in computer science in computer engineering from Dr. Baba Saheb Ambedkar Marathwada University, Aurangabad. She has 19 plus years of experience in teaching. She's a member of Board of Studies for Artificial Intelligence and Data Science Department at Vishwakarma Institute of Technology, Pune. Dear ma'am, welcome to the session. Do you want to share a quick welcome remark to all the participants?
Yes, thank you. Thank you very much for the pretty introduction. And yes, I've gone through the index of the research papers. The topics seem to be pretty good. And I wish all the participants a very best of luck and the conference. Congratulations for conducting the conference. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Am I audible, sir?
Yes, you are audible.
Hello.
Yes, ma'am. So next up we have Dr. Vijay Singh Rathore. He's a professor CSE and director of outreach of Jaipur Engineering College and Research Center, India, and secretary to ACM Jaipur chapter and past chairman of CSI Jaipur chapter, having teaching experience of 20 plus years. His core research areas include internet security, cloud computing, big data, and IoT. He has organized and participated in 25 plus national and international conference of repute. Hello, sir. Welcome to this session. Kindly give a quick welcome remark to all the participants.
Good morning, one and all. Am I audible?
Yes, sir, you are.
I welcome all the participants to the conference, and I wish my best wishes to all of you that you present your paper with all the enthusiasm, and your research work will be beneficial for the others also. So my best wishes to all of you, and go ahead.
Thank you so much, sir. Now, I would like to start with the papers. First up, we have Mamad Ambaye to present his paper on determinants of FOMO efficiency for SMEs in developing countries. Are you there, sir?
Thank you. Yes, I'm here. Thank you very much. I share my presentation. Can I share my presentation?
Yes,
Yes,
sure.
yes, please.
Thank you. I come from Senegal at Thiès University. I'm here to present my article. The topic is determinants of FOMO efficiency for SMEs in developing countries. So, fear of missing out is the anxiety, excuse me, is associated with the fear of missing out on immediate or future opportunities of high economic values for countries.
Dear participant, I think so your screen is not visible.
Please
Hello?
share your screen.
I don't
Please
hear
share
you.
your screen. You're not able to see your screen.
Yes, your screen is not visible to us.
I continue my presentation.
It is not visible as of now.
We are not able to see your screen. So share your screen first.
It's good.
Yes, now it's
No,
visible.
it is not visible.
Okay. Fear of missing out is the anxiety associated with the fear of missing out on immediate or future opportunities of high economic value for consumer. This behavior, characterized by hesitation and passivity, has emerged in the wake of Web 3.0 and the digital finance driven by the phenomenon of cryptocurrencies, which have profoundly transformed the economic ecosystem in recent years. This article aims to analyze the determinants of FOMO through a technical model to understand its impact on consumers and the resulting transformation in model marketing within SMEs. FOMO has become an integral part of modern marketing, influencing the behavior of Homo economicus and undermining the characteristic rationalism of economic agents. Overwhelmed by increasingly aggressive social networks, consumers are constantly regretting missing out on an opportunity or a potentially lucrative investment. The concept of FOMO has found its application in most economic structures, particularly in SMEs. Businesses that use it as a marketing strategy benefit from encouraging prospects to purchase their products or services. Therefore, FOMO is an economic reality, a new factor well integrated into modern marketing. It is important to examine the determinants of FOMO efficiency in SMEs in order to optimize its use. Excuse me. It is important to examine the determinant of FOMO efficiency in SMEs in order to optimize its use to achieve their business objectives and improve their positioning in the markets. FOMO represents a paradigm of consumer behavior that is intensified by the increasing interconnection of the world through constant streams of information and experiences shared by supposed economic agents. It is an aggressive strategy that exploits people's fear of missing out on valuable opportunities or experiences. It is employed in digital marketing. It is employed in digital marketing where companies use the power of imagery to create a sense of urgency and encourage people to take action. For example, they may use limited time discounts or promotion to generate a sense of urgency and encourage people to make a purchase before it's too late. Other tactics that could be utilized within a FOMO strategy include creating a sense of exclusivity, of scarcity around a product or service, using social proof and success stories of self-made men on social media to demonstrate that others are benefiting from the opportunities. This phenomenon refers to the feeling of regret induced by the certainty that others are living more fulfilling lives. It is important to note that FOMO is a complex hyper-economic phenomenon that influences consumers through a wide range of factors, including the personality of the economic agents, their social network, life circumstances, and environment. Therefore, any model of the impact of FOMO on consumers is likely to contain several biases and should be interpreted with caution. For the formula model, Y equal F x1, x2, x3, x4, x5, x6, x7, and x8. Y is a dependent variable representing the level of FOMO. X1 is the independent variable representing social media usage. X2 representing the frequency of instant messaging application usage. X3 representing the level of loneliness. X4 representing the level of stress. X5 representing the level of social anxiety. X6 representing the level of life satisfaction. X7 representing the variable of level of optimism. X8 representing personality type, extrovert or introvert. This model suggests that the level of FOMO is influenced by social media usage, instant messaging application usage, level of loneliness, stress, social anxiety, life satisfaction, optimism, and personality. For the conclusion of our study, the model provides a comprehensive framework for leveraging social media and instant messaging platform to address various aspects of customer engagement and reduce the feeling of loneliness and FOMO, fear of missing out, among your target audience. By carefully analyzing data, understanding audience preferences, and implementing personalized communication strategies, businesses can create a sense of belonging, foster stronger community ties, and ultimately build trust and loyalty. Thank you very much for your attention. I'm very sorry for the technical trouble and my English. Thank you.
Okay. Good morning, Mama Dio.
Hello?
Yes, am I audible? Can you hear
Hello?
me?
Yes,
Hello?
yes, we can hear you.
Yes, yes. Yes.
Hello?
Your
I don't
present.
hear you.
Hello? Can you hear
I
me?
finished my presentation.
Mama Dio, can you hear me?
Good morning. Yes, I hear you. I have some trouble.
Yes, yes. Yes. Your
Yes, I hear
presentation
you.
was very nice. Yes, your
But I'm in
presentation was
Africa.
very good. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes. Okay, okay, okay. Your presentation was very good.
Thank you, thank you.
And the topic which you have chosen was
Thank you
really very
much.
nice. And
Yes,
I wanted to ask you, have you done any
yes, thank
practical
you.
implementation about your research paper? Practically, you have done it? Yes, Mamadio, can you hear me?
If I have, yes, I hear you. Repeat your question, please.
Have you practically done the project, whatever you have presented?
Hello.
Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Practically, did you do it?
Hello. Yes, I hear you. If I have implementation of the FOMO.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes, can you hear me?
I think there are some connectivity
Yes,
issues.
I hear you. I,
Thank you.
here
We can
we
skip the
have
questions
not
because there are some
any
connectivity issues.
implementation of FOMO in I don't hear you.
Okay, no issue. You just
Okay,
speak.
no problem.
Your question is about implementation of FOMO.
Yes.
Okay. In our society, it's very difficult to implement FOMO because we have no data for the model.
Okay. So the data required
We
will
have
be
no
from
data
the
about
social
FOMO
network.
for the model.
Yes, ma'am. Hello, Mamedio?
Yes.
Yes, the data which you will be
We have
requiring.
not the data for the social networks.
Yes. I'm just telling you.
Yes.
You can retrieve data from the social networks to practically implement it.
Wait. Yes, we can have social network and the data for implementation of the model.
Okay.
My English is not very.
Okay, thank you for the nice presentation.
Are you hearing me? Okay, thank you.
Okay, Shobit, now we can move ahead.
All right, sir.
Thank you.
So can you stop sharing your screen, please?
You have another question?
No questions. No
question. Thank you very much.
All the best. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So next up we have Mohammad Shoaib Akhtar Rafi, Farah Bint Haq, and Farid Siddiqui to present their paper on optimal allocation of mobile finance comparison agents using convex hull optimization. Are you there, sir?
Yes, sir. I'm here. Am I audible?
Yes, you are, sir. Kindly share your screen, sir.
Okay. All right. Is my screen visible?
Yes, sir, it is.
Okay. Thank you. All right. Hello, everyone. I'm Mohammad Shoaib Akhtar Rafi. Our paper title is Optimal Allocation of Mobile Finance Company Agents Using Convex-Hull Optimization. These are the contents of our presentation. So let's start by introducing mobile finance services. Mobile finance services are a digital platform that allows consumers to manage and conduct their financial transactions. In our country, there are many mobile finance services, including bKash, Nagad, Rocket, UPay, etc. Among them, bKash is the most popular service, having more than 40 million users. Due to the increasing popularity, people all over the country, including those who are living in the remote areas, are getting interested in mobile finance services. However, we found out that not only there are less number of agents, but also the distribution is not well planned in the remote areas. The figure left indicates the number of agents per 1,000 people in the capital city, whereas the figure right indicates the same for other regions. We can clearly see from the figures that there are more agents allocated in the capital than in the remote areas. Therefore, a well-structured method was necessary to allocate minimum number of agents while maximizing the service area in in other regions, of course. Now let's talk about the data collection method. The number and location of agents that are already allocated were collected from Bikash website. Among them, we included 143 Thana. Then population literacy rate, poverty rate of those Thanas were collected from the census data of Bangladesh. In each district, the distance from the central Thana was collected using Google Maps API services. Thus, we selected 4 features: population density, HCR or poverty rate, distance from the central Thana, and literacy rate. Now, let's talk about the methodology of our work. First of all, we divided our whole data into 4 different regions. Those regions were selected according to the geographical location and the population density. You can clearly see we have selected 4 regions and they are named A, B, C, D according to their location, geographical location and population density. Among them, region B, including Dhaka, the capital city of our country, is very highly populated and it is located in the center. We found out that most of the business transactions are happening inside Dhaka, and therefore Bikash is allocating more agents in Dhaka city. After analyzing the data, a linear relationship was found between the features and the agent density in the capital city, therefore that is region B. The linear model is considered as standard linear model. As the agents in the capital are well distributed, other regions should follow the standard linear model to find the optimum number of agents. Therefore, if the estimated agents were greater than pre-allocated agents, new agents needed to be allocated in the remote areas. For the simulation of allocating new agents, a uniform distribution of population was assumed. The population points that were already in the service area are excluded. Remaining points were clustered and convex cells were created for each cluster. We have used a Graham scan method for creating the convex cells. In each convex cell, new agents are allocated in such a way that no new agent gets allocated inside another service area. Thus, all the new agents were distributed. Now let's have a sample of our work. So this is a sample allocation of agents in a remote area. The blue dots indicate uniform distribution of population points and the orange circles indicate the service area of pre-allocated agents. These agents are previously allocated, so we do not want to remove those agents. We just want to allocate new agents so that all the other population points get the service. After exclusion of the population points that are already in the service area and then clustering those points, creating convex cells in each cluster, these are the newly allocated agents and their service areas. In our work, we considered a uniform population distribution. Consideration of non-uniform distribution might result in more realistic simulation. Finally, the field level implementation of this proposed method might also be our work of interest in the future. Thank you. Do you have any questions?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, sir, I can hear you.
Your presentation was very nice and very attractive. You've taken good models for the presentation. So
Thank you, sir.
congratulations to you for that.
Thank you so much, sir.
Fine,
Yes,
sir.
your
So can you tell
presentation
me
was really
to
very
perform your
nice.
research? So what is the best paper for your research? Which was the motivation to pursue this one?
Sir, please, can you repeat the question?
Will you like to tell us the base paper, which was the motivation for you to pursue this research?
Well, sir, I have read the paper that was on the convexal optimization. Mainly, convexal optimization was used in image processing, but I found out that if we can use the convexal algorithm in distributing the agents in the field level, that would be very nice, and that would be very effective while the distribution of agents. Therefore, that was the main motivation of our work.
So have you analyzed your work with some existing research also? Any comparisons or sort of comparison?
Sir, I haven't found any type of paper that actually works on the agent allocation. I mean exactly on this topic, but I have found out various separate topics. For example, convexal or Graham scan, separate methods I have found, but I haven't found exactly any paper on this topic.
Okay, fine. Ma'am, please.
Yes, Mohammed Shoaib, your innovation and your idea was really very nice. And yes, you're working on the thing which is not existing. So congratulations to you and all the best
Thank
in
you.
future.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir, for your presentation.
You're welcome, sir.
So next up, we have Mr. J.P. Patel to present his paper on predictive maintenance of machine health by S-Node using AR. Are you there, sir?
Yes, I'm there. Am I audible?
Yes, you are, sir.
Am I audible?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Let me share my screen.
All right.
Oh, yeah. Is my screen visible?
Yes, sir, it
Yes.
is.
Okay. Uh, Hello, myself Jay, and I will be presenting my research paper on predictive maintenance of machine health using S-Node. So first of all, I've kept this present flow of the presentation very simple for everyone to understand. Let's start with the objective of the project. So in order to get the objective of the project, let me first describe the product S-Node to you. S-Node is a flagship product of IoT.com LLP, which falls under DNK Group. S-Node is basically a smart IoT device which has mountable sensors on it, which sense the different parameters on any machinery it is mounted, and it uploads the data on. Hello, is my screen visible? Because I'm having some issues. Hello.
So we can see the objectives of project. That screen is
Okay,
visible to
but
us.
am I audible? Am I audible, right?
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Sorry, let me continue. Asteroid is a smart IoT device. It is made to predict. It is designed to sense the physical parameters of any mechanical or sort of machinery on which it is mounted. Asteroid once mounted on a device based on the type of sensors which are mounted on it. It senses the physical parameters and uploads the data it on MS SQL database. So the objective of our project was to include to inject to infuse augmented reality with S-Node in order to make it more accessible for the field engineers. Let's suppose you are a field engineer. You are walking through your plant, and you need to check the parameters, or you need to check whether the machine is working efficiently or not. So in order to do that, just while S-Node is placed, you rather than using all the unique ID of the S node, passcode of the S node. We have made it simple using AR and VR. S node is directly to be scanned through an app, and the barcode on the S node will provide you the unique ID of the S node and the type of S node, and it will directly give you the different parameters of different parameters regarding the machine. That's yeah. In order to complete to reach our end goal, we have used different packages and applications: Unity editor, Unity package, Euphoria packages, and Euphoria model target generator. As we all know, Unity editor is mainly used for creating APKs, scenes, and also to include various packages which are required to get the project done. So Unity is basically the hub where everything gets compiled and is to be we get final product, that is our APK, through Unity editor. Okay, and Euphoria. Euphoria is an augmented reality platform, which is a pioneer. It stands as a pioneer in fields of augmented reality, as it allows various additional packages and many alternative usage for augmented reality as well. Model
So,
target generator is a software.
so
Hello.
sorry to
Yes.
interrupt. Actually, your objective of project is only visible to us. It is not, the
Okay.
screen is not
Let
moving.
me. Okay. Let me take
Okay.
1 minute.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Uh,
please go ahead.
is it visible now? Yeah.
Yes, it is visible, sir.
So I was talking about yeah. Euphoria model target generator is it is a side it is an it is a application which is which is provided to us by Euphoria developers as well. It is helpful to create the 3D models of any object. Okay, so in order to track any to implement AR, we need to have a object or an image on which the augmented reality has to be application. In our case, it is the S node. See, so what we have done is we have used, this is the S node device. So we have used an CAD model of S node through Euphoria model target generator and create a target image, which is which has been placed in.
There must be some technical glitch.
Sorry. I might be having some internet issues. Am I audible? I'm
You
sorry.
are audible, but you are not visible. Your screen is not
Okay,
visible.
I'm sorry, sir. Visible? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Is it visible?
It
Yes,
is
sir, it is
visible
visible.
now. Yes.
Okay. This is the basic idea of how S-Node works. S-Node transfers its readings through the gateway onto the dashboard, right? And this is the work. This is how our project works. Means there are two different parts of the project. First of all, S-Node has to be tracked, which has been taken care of by the Euphoria model target generator. And the second part is of coding and creating different scenes. How the application which has to be made. Is my screen visible? Because I'm getting internet issues. Hello.
So, your how it works part is visible. Now, workflow.
Okay, nice. Thank you. There are two basic parts of the project. First of all is to track the S-Node device, which has been taken care of by the Euphoria model target generator and Unity editor. So now the second part comes around is how to extract the unique ID from the barcode which has been placed on the S-Node, and also to get the data from the MS SQL database, which has to be live data as well. So for that, Unity editor uses C sharp is very much compatible with C sharp. So we have done all our programming in in C# as well. First of all, as soon as the application will am I audible? Hello.
Yes, sir, you're audible.
Sorry, due to poor internet connectivity, I have been removed. I'm really sorry.
It's okay, sir, you can continue.
Yeah. Is it visible?
Yes, sir, it is visible.
Thank you. So let's for the workflow, how we have used is we have created a home page for S node, which on the home page which shows the type of S node based on the type of sensors which are mounted on S node. The type of sensor S node changes. So the type of with the QR code, we are able to send a link, send a query to the server, and we are able to get the type of S node, and we have displayed it on our homepage as well. And the live we have also set a parameter which gives us live value, means refresh rate of the values which are including in the database, right? This is how the project works. And now let's explain how how the code works in the program project. First of all, we have to scan the barcode of the S node, and then reviewing the we have using the barcode, we can send a query which gets the device type of device and device unique ID. And from the device UID, we then we are able to retrieve the MSS. We will get all the important parameters like password. Automatically, we will get all the data. Means what we want. It's already programmed, and then we will have to switch. We will have to switch it as soon as we press the button for show data. It will show the data show the data and parameters which are required. This is how the code flow works. And lastly, this is the script which is used to get the data, get the data from the MS SQL database. So at the start of the script, first of all, we'll have to get the saved parameters from the QR code, and then we'll have to set the refresh rate values, and then create a database connection using MS SQL string. After that, we have already in place the parameters are already named with the game text in Unity, and then we will wait for the interval time, and after all we'll get the final refreshing values on the screen. This is how it works. Let me show you the final output of how it looks. See, these are on the final result. We'll get to know the vibration, the type of device which is here, a vibration type device, and then we'll get the parameters here as well. And we can as soon as we scan a different type of S node, it shows the different type of S node, and it also shows the parameters related to it. This is how we have created different scenes for vibration type of S node. We have created scenes which has the parameters related to vibration. For environment time, we have created scene which creates which has all the parameters regarding environment, and we have compiled those all into the Unity editor. This is how it works. And in order to combine this all, we have used a Unity editor, in which we have combined all. There are 9 to 10 different types of S nodes. So we have combined it all in all those nine scenes in a Unity editor, and we have placed it and created an APK. So this is how it works. If you would like to have a quick demo, I'll show you a video presentation as well. Here it is. The S node application, it is right here. see, as a different type of S node, it will track the different type of, this is the vibration type of S node, so that it is detected through the barcode, and then as soon as we press the show data, it will track the S node device again, and it will show the vibration, all the parameters related to vibration. Now we have changed the type of S node. It is environment type of S node. So it will track the barcode and change the type of device through the MS SQL query, and it will show all the parameters related to environment type of S node. See, so this is how it works. Our end goal is to inculcate machine learning with this and based on the vibrations that we have received in our database, we want to create an model which will tell us from the vibrations whether machine is approaching its failure or whether it is working efficiently. So in advance, the machine would be able to tell us whether the machine is working fine or it needs maintenance. This is the end goal of our team, which is working on S node currently. Thank you. If you have any questions, I'm happy to answer.
Hello, it was a nice work. And
Thank you,
my
ma'am.
question is that how machine learning algorithms are related to your project?
Ma'am, currently what we are doing is our product is mainly focused on data predictive maintenance. So in order to do that, we'll have to test it on different machines. Let's suppose you are working on a lathe machine, mechanical lathe machine, right? So once your object is placed on a lathe machine, it will sense the vibrations, and the mechanical things work in a pattern. So it will sense the pattern of the device. Ideal condition of the pattern has to be of the device has to be sensed, and it would be recorded in our database. So as soon as any irregularity happens, we'll mention on the database. Currently, this is what we are doing. Means we are testing. This is what is been doing. Our team has been doing in this domain. Different machines we are collecting data, and based on the change in vibration, we'll have to mention the problems related with it. That's what is aligned, I guess. It's still in progress. It's not completed yet, but the thing is in motion.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Congratulations for your work.
Thank you, ma'am.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You're audible.
Your research looks very good, and your presentation was also nice.
Thank you, sir.
In your own opinion, what are the limitations so far that you want to improve?
Sir, actually, there are many difficulties which we faced. One of the major difficulty which we faced was tracking the S node device. As you can see, there was a problem while tracking a device. It is because our device is transparent. Euphoria can track a model only if it's opaque. There are 2 or 3 methods using Euphoria you can track the device. One of them is model tracking and another is object tracking. In model tracking, what happens, you can select any device, and you can, using your own using Euphoria app, you can track the points on it. So you see, it will give you an accurate accurate model of a machine, so it can be easily tracked. But the problem which we are facing was due to its transparency, we cannot map the points on the application. So we had to use that CAD model instead, which works fine, which works very well. But if light is a little dim, or the camera is of poor quality, it may give a technical difficulty. Whether if we would have used a point tracking system, it would have been completely exceptional. That's the problem which we faced, because the design of S node is transparent. So this is what we have. Rest all is very much manageable. You can use a very good UI designer, and you can make it wonderful. And also you can use different packages in a Unity editor to make it more attractive or more professional.
Okay, good.
Thank you, sir.
Congratulations. Thank you so
Thank you,
much.
sir.
Thank you so much, Jay sir.
Thank you.
Next up we have Ashwin Prashant P. to present their paper on RIP Droid, Android malware detection based on permission and IP reputation model. Are you there, sir?
Yes, I'm there. Am I audible?
Yes, sir, you are.
Yeah. Give me a minute. We share the screen.
All right.
Yeah, is my screen visible? I hope.
Yes, sir, it is visible.
So, greetings everyone. So my name is Ashwin Prashant, and I'll be presenting my paper on RIP Droid and detection based on permissions and IP reputation model. So, this agenda for today will have the basic brief introduction by what the whole Android concept is, Android security concept is, and then the we'll also be pointing out to certain works which motivated us to perform this research, and then how what's our whole proposed ideology, and then how we implemented that, and then the results. So moving on, we all know that nowadays, not nowadays, from past few years, we've been using smartphones in a very. I hope my screen is visible.
Yes, sir, it is visible.
Thank you. Moving on. We all know that smartphones are a very important aspect in our lives when it comes to handling different sorts of data, starting from sensitive data to all your visual ones, and all your kinds of entertainment, and I mean, we use so many different applications for all such kinds, right? So but we also should be very careful on handling the data, especially when it comes to sensitive data, because data breach is very common nowadays, and it can lead to stealing personal identity information, and that's a very major concern. So, the some certain ways on how the hackers or the bad actors do this is by repackaging it as an decompiling the Android file, and placing malicious code in it, and or programming the application in such a way that you tend to land in a bad or a malicious portal or malicious source. So now so our idea was to defend all these, or find a ways which through which we can detect such activities. Now moving on. No, there are many such already existing works which created frameworks which can detect such activities using like using the static and dynamic features of Android application. Now, coming to static and dynamic features here, static is the one which is present when you decompile the application, and dynamic is the one when the application is running, as in during the runtime, whatever. Let's say the IP addresses, the API calls, and such factors. There are many existing works which used such features to to detect such activities by using various machine learning algorithms, and on different accuracies. So here we are pointing down to three different works which motivate us to actually create a new framework based on this pattern here. So to be more specific here, NTP Droid, a framework which uses permissions and cryptographic features, like I said, static and dynamic features, and they use the FP growth algorithm, and they achieved an overall accuracy of 94%. And whereas and another paper, DABR, which is dynamic attribute based reputation, which they developed a framework to detect malicious IP addresses by generating a reputation score with different attributes like country code, country name, and so many such factors, and they got an overall F1 score of 78%. So our first work was that particular APK file, that's an Android application, we try to develop a framework which detects the malicious permissions developed inside, and also the sources to which the application communicates. That is, the IP addresses involved in the communication of the application to the two different sources. So combining that, this particular workflow is what our proposed work is. So explaining that here. So you take the application, you take the Android application here, you extract the permissions, then you input it in ML model. Like it can be any ML model when we've used decision tree, random forest, and SVM, and then you classify the application through the ML classification. And on the other hand, you take the same application APK file, you capture the traffic, you input the IP addresses to the reputation model and get the score for the IP addresses. So based on both the classifications, we come to a conclusion on whether the application is malicious or not. Now, to be more detailed, to moving on. So for the ML model, we took around 4,000 applications. Say the 9 applications from CIC ANMAL 2017 and CIC ANMAL 2020, and the malign one from Trebin. And out of the 4,000 applications, some of the applications had. So we face one particular difficulty in this is that the Android application consists a file called the Android manifest.xml. So all the permissions, the rules required for the application to run is mentioned in that Android manifest.xml. Certain applications, that is certain APK files, had this particular manifest file to be broken. So we had to filter out all that by using a particular Python script, and then in the end we were able to retrieve 3,687 total files, from which we gathered around 469 permissions. Now coming on to the IP model, so the base idea for the reputation model here was take a list of blacklisted IP addresses, wherein um, here we've taken 20,000 IP addresses, and it was taken from Abuse IPDB, and we took a certain set of attributes, namely country code, country name, and region name, city name, the autonomous system number, and autonomous system name, and those were taken from the IP2 location. And with the given attributes that were taken, we tried to calculate the normalized frequency for each attribute value, that is total number of IP addresses having a particular attribute value divided by the total number of divided by the whole count of IP addresses. Now, with that being said, coming here, um, to be and this is the execution part of our project here. So for the ML model, we created a data set by extracting the permissions, like I had mentioned earlier. It was 69 permissions in total from the APK files, and since there was a decrease in count, like the 2,000 files in one and 1,687 files in the other one, we had to like balance the data set by using the smooth technique, that is synthetic minority oversampling technique here. And then once the dataset was created, we developed an ML model using the random forest, SVM, and decision tree algorithms in order to compare on which classifier we were able to achieve maximum results. Now that is the ML model over there, and coming to the IP reputation model here. We captured the traffic for Android applications and calculated different network features from the PCAP files. So, it could be any set of features, but we we uh, we took the number of packets sent, number of bytes sent per second, the maximum first packet sent, and couple of other features like that. And then so the next step in the process was to compare these set of features for a malign, for a malicious PCAP file and a good and a good PCAP file. So so this particular comparison was done on a specific range taken from a particular research paper, and then based on that comparison, we assigned a particular weight for the respective PCAP file. Now coming to the next step. So what we tried here is we wanted to generate a particular IP score so that you can classify the IP address as good and bad. So based on the weight assigned here, we took the product of the weight assigned and the attribute values as I had mentioned in the in this particular step. So the product of this normalized frequency score and that weight assigned for that PCAP is the overall IP score for the IP address. So if the score is between 5 to 10, it's a bad IP address, and if it's between 0 to 5, it's a good IP address. So these were the results. First one, the ML model. No, so we were able to achieve the best for SVM, as you can see. And then coming to the IP model, we took a total of 700 IP addresses, and we were able to achieve an accuracy of 89.57 and an reference score of 90.56. Now, the overall conclusion here is that there are many ML frameworks, or there are many frameworks that perform such activities as in detecting malicious APK files by using different features like permissions, network features, like I said before, the static and dynamic features. But there was no particular work in which we could combine the static one static feature and the IP addresses. So the whole motive of our work was to make sure if we were able to find out where the app itself communicates, then we can block the app then and there instead of creating an ML model, detecting and then moving. That is one reason why we took this permissions and IP addresses concept. Now, in the future, you can so we you can always create a user feedback mechanism wherein you can comment on the APK that is used. So based on the user comments and user feedback, we can get a better accuracy. And also, instead of permissions, you can use different other static features that will help in adding up to your the credibility of maliciousness of the APK file. So on that being said, this is our whole research project, and thank you.
It was a nice presentation done by you.
Thank
So
you, sir.
congratulations to you for that. Okay, you mentioned that the accuracy is 89 point something percentage.
Yes, sir.
So my one question is like how we can increase the accuracy. And another thing is that have you compared your this results with some existing similar research or not?
Yes, sir. So coming back to this one, so the accuracy here is 89.57%, right? So one way of increasing this is by increasing the IP address count. So here,
Okay.
since our work is just a prototype of how this works, so we've taken only 700 to test it. So like I said, there are many works which use static and dynamic features, but there were no works which used IP addresses in particular. So our whole motive was that if we are able to find out the IP address to which the app is bad, then we can block the app then and there. So for that reason, this whole new work is not yet existing yet. So we were the first ones to do it. But on comparison with the other works, as in the other dynamic features, our overall score was in a better state. And adding on to that, sir, to your question, to increase the accuracy, you can also uh, take different set of network features from the PCAP. For example, here we took around 5 to 6 features. You can anyway increase it to 10 to 15 as per the requirement. But again, mentioning that since this is more of a prototype work, we had to do it on a smaller scale. But that's about it.
You are not audible.
Sorry, sir, I was not audible.
No, it's okay.
Okay. Should I repeat my answer, sir?
No. We have heard it.
Okay, sir.
Yes,
Thank you.
yes. It was really
Okay,
very
so
nice. Your work is very good.
Thank you, ma'am.
And I just wanted to ask, what is the motivation that made you work on this topic?
Uh, Ma'am, so one main motivation that I came across in my everyday life is that we all use different applications that knowingly or unknowingly, collects many sorts of sensitive data. But what if the application that we use secretly collects your data and transfers it to some other location, some other source? So we don't know that in specific. Now, in on researching on that, there were many ML models, or there were many frameworks that just use the ML classifiers to classify if the application is good or bad. But we wanted to check if we were able to find out if the application is communicating to a bad source or not. Then we can block that IP address itself. So then the application will not work at all. It will not transfer any data at all. So that was our whole motivation, and that's why we have combined permissions and IP addresses here.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, sir, for your presentation.
Thank you.
So next up, we have Eugene Itiris to present his paper on green business in Europe, modern reforms and governance. Are you there, sir? Eugene, sir, are you there in the meeting?
I think so. He's absent.
I hope he is not available.
Oh, all right. Okay, sir. Well, I sincerely thank our authors for their excellent presentation in this session and all the other participants for being a part of this international conference. I hope this session was informative enough. We, on the behalf of the whole team, thank you for the support during the second version. And previous first version of the conference. We will be happy to have you in the third version in 2024 as well. All the presenters would be getting their digital certificates through email within 2 working days. Further, all the papers have already been forwarded to the Springer. The publication will be live within 6 months. Kindly cooperate with the team of ISBM 2023. I also thank our session chair, Dr. Varsha Jadhav and Dr. Vijay Singh Rathore for chairing the session. A token of appreciation to the chair on the behalf of the team ISBM. Just a minute. This is the token of appreciation on the behalf of the team ISBM and Global Knowledge Research Foundation and partners.
Thank you, sir.
This is for yours. And thank you for everyone for your valuable presence.
Thank you so much for the appreciation.
request everyone to kindly turn on your camera for a quick snapshot of this virtual conference. Please, who are present here in the session, kindly switch on your cameras, please.
I think so. Vijay sir want to say something.
Oh, yes, please, sir.
I just wanted to say thanks. Thanks for appreciating and providing the certificate.
Okay.
Yes, I also want to thank the team of the conference and Subhojit and Harsh also. And it was really nice meeting you, Dr. Vijay Singh Rathod. Even though it is virtual, we're meeting it for the first time. Thank you very much.
See you soon, ma'am.
Yes.
So everyone can kindly turn on your cameras, please.
And Shobit,
Have a-
your moderation was very nice and confident.
Thank you so much, sir. Is everyone present? Mohammed Ambai, sir, can you please turn on your camera? Let's have a quick snapshot. Are you there, sir?
So we're still facing the technical issue.
Okay. Thank you so much, everyone, for your presence. Thank you so much.
Thank
This
you
is a
so
great
much.
session.
Thank you, ma'am, once again.
Bye bye, Harsh.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.